When you work or interact with dominants, remember that when they are under pressure, dominants are driven by their need to complete tasks in the least amount of time. They'll not seek out lots of details unless doing so is absolutely necessary. They take decisive steps towards a goal based upon their current information. Because the timely completion of tasks drives dominants, they hate being distracted from their goals. As such, others often perceive them as harsh, blunt in social interaction. It isn't their intention to be unfriendly. Give them a break. Give yourself a break by changing your perception. If you take dominance seriously, not personally, you'll learn to really appreciate their efficiency. Expressives love relationships. That's their greatest strength and occasionally their Achilles heel. These are individuals who love to be needed. Expressives are zealous about helping others and zealous about anything that involves people. Passion is another great word to describe expressives because they work in spurts. When they are presented with a task, they respond with immediate enthusiasm. Then they need a break. Then again, work passionately, and then again a break. Work, 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 break. That same breakneck speed is evident in their thoughts. And as their minds are racing, they voice their thoughts out loud. When they think out loud, others assume they are making decisions. This is not always true. Because of this trait, remember to play back agreements with expressives. That way you are both on the same page and can benefit from the expressive's passion for life. Analyticals are people you and I respect greatly. They're people who usually do things right the first time. They evaluate all of the information before making a decision. The reason they make such accurate decisions is because they follow a rational A through Z process. An analytical might think A will lead to B and B will lead to C. And if I do all of that right, I'm going to get D. Now other patterns become somewhat frustrated with analyticals because they ask so many questions. But once an analytical nails a process, he or she is efficient, detailed, accurate, and productive. It takes some practice, but the best way to get along with an analytical is to learn to ask specific questions and give information with as much detail as possible. People sometimes label amiables as shy. I prefer words like cautious or reserved. These are people who are driven to avoid conflict and maintain group unity. They will monitor the comfort of each person in the group, and if they sense that one member feels poorly, they try to fix it. In general, they make great co-workers and employees. Though they appreciate it, amiables get things done without asking for recognition. They also tend to do things right. Amiables will gather information before making their decisions. Sometimes they have a tendency to spend too much time considering and not enough time taking action. However, the more comfortable they feel, the more productive they become. So when you communicate with an amiable, relax. Use a softer voice. Be friendly. They have great ideas, so don't forget to ask for their input.